Properties of continuity of a function. Example. Find the continuity of the function fx equals to cosine x. As you know, limit x tends to 0, cosine x is equal to 1, and limit x tends to 0, sine of x is equal to 0. Let's find the continuity of function at x equals to a. Limit x tends to a, fx is equal to limit x tends to a cosine x. When we want to find the continuity of the function at x equals to a, we can change the limit from x tends to a to h tends to 0, and we can write the function as cosine of a plus h. If you remember, there is a formula for cosine of a plus v. Let's use this expansion. Let's expand cosine a plus b using this formula. So we can say limit h tends to 0, cosine a cosine h minus sine a sine h. Let's distribute this limit inside this bracket. So, and if we do that, we can say limit h tends to a cosine h, which is over here, minus limit h tends to 0 sine a sine h, which is over here. Now let's use these two values that we have discussed over here. So we can say cosine a is over here, cosine of 0 is over here, sine a is over here, and then sine of 0, this is over here, because h tends to 0 in both these two limits. So cosine 0, as you can see, is 1, and sine 0 is 0. So let's substitute that value, and if we do that, we can write cosine a times 1 minus sine a times 0. So basically this term is 0, so we can write cosine a, which is over here. Let's find the value of the function at x equals to a. So if we do that, we can say that limit x tends to a, fx is equal to fa. So as you can see that the function is continuous, so we can say that fx equals to cosine x is a continuous function at x equals to a.